Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did L.A. Patala, but I think the less said about that one, the better. Yeah. Yeah, let's move on. We're listening to the Total War Warhammer 3 soundtrack for this ton. That's in no way meaning we're going to be playing a Warhammer Nation. Odds are definitely against that. But you never know. But I don't know, I just felt like we've done a lot of videos with the normal in-game soundtrack. It's good to mix it up a little bit. Anyways, let's get a random number between 1 and 224. 22. That is Pyrene, Kingdom of the Beckrides. Yeah, okay. I think I did play them as solo once. I think that might have been my first game that I did solo on Volantis. And I think I got kind of decimated, but that was pretty early on in my gameplay community. In my career of Dominions. So I think that's perfectly acceptable. Let's go ahead and play on Volantis again. I know we just had that big game on Machaca. So we'll go ahead and do a shorter one here, because we just did one on Volantis. But I want to kind of resurge, or reattempt 50. I'm pretty sure it's 54. Yep. Early age. We will do 8 nations. Yeah, that's enough. Pyrene, Kingdom of the Beckrides. Beckrides? Maybe it's Beckrides? Alright. Yep, I have definitely played as these guys. While back now. So, they are cave-dwelling humans and various giants. Human and giant infantry with boulder-throwing giants. Earth magic, air magic, some nature and water, weak priests. Standard forts, temples cost 300, labs cost 300, and their cave forts increase gold, resources, recruitment points by 20%. Seems like a real simple nation, you know? This seems like almost a beginner nation, really. And it could be, but I didn't do well with them. But that was a long time ago. I was a little boy back then. Now I'm a man. All right, we got scouts. Fire resistant, cold resistant, dark vision. I think that might be universal for them. So that is pretty nice. Dark vision is good. We get access to earth and air, nature and water. I don't know if that's going to enable anything to do with dark vision. And also, we don't have any fire to take advantage of the fire resistance on our side. We do have some water magic to maybe take advantage of cold resistance, but we'll see. Beckride champions. Same thing, 50 leadership. No stars. I don't know if you're meant to actually use these guys in some form of combat, but yeah. Beckride commander, though, 50 leadership with a silver star. You're getting there. They get shields. Beckride shaman, 1 earth, 1 holy, and then either water, earth, or nature. So we will have some 2 earth guys with that. Beyond that, like 1 earth, 1 water, or 1 earth, 1 nature is kind of just meh. They're also inept researchers because they're just cavemen. Beckride shepherds get Beastmaster +2 and summon allies so they can train cave cows. Can we take a look at cave cows? No, I don't think so. I will have to tell you their stats through the mod inspector. So they got 32 hit points, They're size 6, protection 4, defense 8. So they are going to take some abuse. They do have dark vision, undisciplined animals, cold-blooded. They have a corrosive spit attack. Range 15. 10 armor piercing acid damage. And it also does an AoE 1 armor negating corrosion damage. And dissolve rocks and minerals. So I assume that destroys armor. Okay. They also have a 17 damage bite attack. Slashing damage. Yeah, the problem is they're going to die kind of quickly. They don't have any trample. They're size 6, which makes them annoying to buff. And they will also acid spit all over our own troops. For 10 armor piercing acid damage. So hard to say on that one. Tartalo. Beastmaster +2. Summon allies. They summon Mouflons, I think. Great Mouflon. Yep. So these are 21 hit points, size 5, 7 protection, 10 defense, 21 combat speed, though. They are undisciplined animals, of course. And they have a 16 damage headbutt attack. Bludgeoning. They also give a supply bonus of +5 as you suckle from their teats. Again, it's just like, I guess, maybe... I don't... Yeah, you know. Maybe with some buffs of some kind, if you could get Moss Body on them, but it doesn't look like we have that available. Mist Form, maybe, you know, to function as sort of a cavalry. But we don't have tight rain, we just have Beastmasters, so I don't think so. Bebrix, cap only, Sacred, Priest 1, Inspirational +2, 75 leadership with a Silver Star. Damn, so no line formations, but otherwise a great leader. I don't know if the Inspirational Bless gives you any extra stars or anything. I don't think so. I think it's just 100, you know, more leadership. However much more leadership and more inspirational. But that could be something worth considering. Myru Champion, capital as well as Highland and Mountain forts. Earth 1. That's it. That's it. They got 45 hit points, 9 protection, 9 defense, 14 MR, 14 morale, 50 leadership with a Silver Star, 37 bludgeoning damage on that maul, which is astronomically high, and 25 damage on the javelin. You get 2 of them. I mean, what can you do with 1 earth? It's a good question, I suppose. What can you do with 1 earth? Well, if you have a gem, you can obviously summon earth power, and that's something you can do. You can temper flesh on yourself with 1 earth, and cast personal iron skin with 1 earth. So if you get alteration 4, these guys are going to be pretty hard to kill in melee. And, of course, you can always thug them out a little bit, but it's like... I suppose. Okay, you give them a Frostbrand, you give them a Vine Shield. They got Temper Flesh and Personal Iron Skin on with some armor. But it's like, how much gems do you really want to put on a guy like this? I don't know. It's hard to say. Sorgina, cap only. Here you go. Air 3, Water 1, Earth 1, Nature 1, and then a 10% chance for another one of each of any of those. 17 research, shock resistance, flying, supply bonus, dark vision, storm immunity. And 2 recruitment points. That's actually pretty surprising. Definitely something that, you know, the main mage are going to want to build kind of high on gold. But if we can get one of these every round, you know, We do have a good field of moss body spammers, but more importantly, that's a lot of air. They're going to be able to cast Storm. Well, if we can get Air 4, I suppose. Which means we'll probably want a Pretender that can cast the Air Booster, or make the Air Booster, to get one of them up to Air 4. But there's always gems. Storm in a Bottle is literally designed kind of for this purpose, because it comes with 2 air gems. So 1 to upcast, 1 to cast Storm. And then that lets all of them cast Storm Power to get up to 4 air. And then you can drop some pretty nasty stuff. Up to 4 air. I mean, you got Thunder Strikes, which is going to be, you know, in mass is pretty horrific. I think that's kind of it. There's Chain Lightning at Evocation 8, but I think we can put that out of our mind. I don't know if there's any cross-path stuff they could do. With just air and like 1 of something else. I don't think so. So yeah, Thunder Strike is usually what you're looking at. But yeah, they could all spam some nice Thunder. I mean, they don't even need Storm Power, really. And it doesn't add that much other than lowering the fatigue cost and increasing the damage slightly. But still, it's a lot of Thunder Strikes. Which is kind of bad for our troops, I would say. But yeah, that is going to be our main mage, because the shaman with just like a 33% chance to be useful is, yeah. Yeah. And then we have Gentil, cap only. Okay, so this is our big boy Earth Mage. 1 water, 3 earth, 1 nature, 10% chance for another one. Sacreds, fire call resists. They get a resource bonus of 25 and a forge bonus of 2, which is excellent. So these guys can really make some shit for us. So yeah, I suppose, I mean, if you get a handful of these guys, they could crank out some gear for some Myru champions if you wanted to do that. But really, you probably want the Gentil to be your thug anyways. With 3 earth. And 1, I mean, they got Moss Body, they got Temper Flesh, they got Personal Iron Skin. They can quicken themselves with a nature gem. They can get what? Or actually, do you even need a nature gem? Personal regen's 1, isn't it? Or is it 2? They might do 2. Personal regenerate, it's 2. Right, so if you give them just a, what's the 1 nature gem? Oh, I can't think of it. It's not the cornucopia. It's the other thing. Well, there's the fairy in the bottle, but shit. No, I guess it is the fairy in a bottle or the cornucopia. I think we can write off the fairy in a bottle unless we get a pretender with glamour and nature. So yeah, the cornucopia, and I don't know if I have any mage that can cast that or then make that, so that's also a little tricky. But anyways, I assume we can't get regen then on an item either. Well, there's the Lycan Cantrop. Well, that's 2 nature. The Ring of Regeneration is 2 nature. So if we can just get 2 nature, which is possible on either of these guys, they could make a Thistle Mace, get some more nature for everyone, and then just make, you know, have the Ring of Regeneration. That would be pretty good. Or you can just put it on your Bless, but yeah. Anyways. Bassa Jaun, non-fort forests, 2 earth, 1 nature, and then earth, water, nature. Really, that's not bad either. Kind of pricey. Now you're gonna forge bonus of 1, but still, you know, that is a cheaper way to get 2 earth and a nature. And it's off cap. And they have pretty good research. Asandre. 1 water, 1 earth, 2 nature. Oh, there you go. 2 nature right out the gates. Air, water, earth. Yeah, I would say when I played them, I did not utilize my mages nearly as much or well as I should have. But I was new. I didn't know a whole lot. Okay. Units. We got the Becrides. So our standard guy, 12 gold, 2 resources, 13 hit points, 6 protection, 10 defense, 11 morale, undisciplined, 22 damage, great clubs, and they have sticks and stones, much like Patala. So that's 2 attacks, range 12, 6 attack, 9 bludgeoning. Yeah, you know, they're cavemen. They have basically cavemen stats. They're wearing furs, and that's it. Different one with a spear instead of a club. Length 3, 14 pierce. Again, going to very much die to any arrows that are fired. Becride warriors have a leather hauberk, 7 protection. Length 3, 14 pierce. Yeah, same issue. The hunters, 6 protection, 9 defense. They come with nets and the stone spears. Okay. Then we have Becride infantry. All right, now we get into something I can use. 13 hit points, 11 protection, 12 defense, 9 MR, 11 morale. They have 15 piercing damage bronze spears, length 3. And, of course, full armor and shields. So, you know, with the soldiers of steel, looking at like 14 protection. Or we could do group bark skin, which would bump them up to, I don't know exactly. I have to always consult this chart. So they have, so their body, they have 9 armor. Okay. And then if you bumped up, what is bark skin, like 7 or something, I think? They'd be maybe at 8 natural protection. So they'd be about 15 on their body compared to just 12 with Soldier of Steel. Obviously, combining them would be the best, I suppose, but bark skin would do more than Soldier of Steel for them, I believe, at least on their body. Yeah, okay. Then the heavy infantry. 13 hit points, 13 protection, 12 defense, 15 damage bronze spear. What exactly makes them heavy? I guess they get 2 more protection. They upgrade to scale. Yeah, basically that is the only difference. They upgrade to a scale auberk, which is 12 protection. They do lose 1 combat speed in return, and they are slightly pricier, but yeah, I think you'd probably want these guys. It does alter the formula a little bit, so they'd be at 12 armor protection, and then like, so they'd be at 17-ish with bark skin. So it's still better than Soldier of Steel, but keep in mind, Soldier of Steel, Legions of Steel might be easier for us to access. And it also buffs their shield protection. So there's that. But yeah, heavy infantry will certainly be what we're looking at. Then we have Myru Warrior, Capital, as well as Highland and Mountain Forts. 42 hit points, 9 protection, 10 defense, 13 morale, 34 damage, great club. Size 6, which makes them really annoying to buff, of course. You know, Moss Body would be 1 at a time, which is pretty shitty. Group Bark Skin, I think, could hit 3 of them per cast, and wouldn't even really help them that much. It would help their heads, I suppose. But infantry is not going to be hitting their heads, because they're big. Hard to say on that. That is an annoying size. Without any buffs, yeah, they have 42 hit points, but any amount of infantry coverage on them will just kind of shred them, with no real guarantee that they're actually going to kill that many with 11 attack. Anything they do connect with is going to die, sure, but I don't know. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Myru Hurler. So they have a very similar stats, but they get a 25 damage club, link 2, and then a boulder, range 7, 37 damage. They get 2 of those. That will also flatten any of my own troops that it hits. I guess in a perfect world, they would throw them, and then immediately my own troops would kind of be like on their ankles, walking past them to go meet the front line. And then the front line is my infantry, and then after throwing their 2 boulders, then they come in to help damage with their clubs. I guess that would be ideal. But again, size 6 is just an unfortunate size here. Bebrick's Guard, cap only sacreds. Haha, ho ho, haha, ho ho. 15 hit points, 14 protection, 14 defense, 10 MR, 12 morale, cold fire resistance, bodyguard through. They get 4 parry shields. They get iron cap, scale mail auber, short sword with 12 attack, 18 piercing or slashing. I mean, what a candidate for the working man's bless, am I right? This is like the poster child. Because with +3 attack, +3 defense, and then blood surge on top of it, they would hit like 18 attack, 21 damage, 18 defense. I mean, that is a very solid frontliner. No doubt about it. Right. We can also summon, apparently, Attics, which are something. 38 hit points, 0 protection, 14 MR, 50 morale. They're ethereal tramplers with fire shield. Okay. I think we can communicate about this. This could happen. They're not spirit form, however, so they could be moss body. Admittedly, 1 at a time, unfortunately, size 6. And they can't trample everything, but they can trample infantry well enough. Except they're also ethereal, so it's going to do half damage. But still, they also have fire shield. Honestly, maybe regen instead of moss body, but the 0 protection. Ethereal? You wouldn't want them to be front line. But regen would probably do better. We don't know how difficult it is to summon those things, though. Let's take a look. Under Conjuration. Conjuration 6. 6 air gems. We'll send one to a province. That's not quite what I had in mind, but that is kind of an interesting assassination, I suppose. Alteration. Nothing. Evocation. Nothing. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Alright, it's a pretty simple nation on the surface, I would say. Not sure quite what I struggled with when I played them, but yeah. Well, obviously, my thoughts are pretty heavy scales. So we can crank out just dozens of heavy infantry and Bebrick's Guards with a working man's bless. I would say our biggest problem is ranged attacks. All right, well, no. We need something more than that, though, right? I need either a flank or archers. We could maybe try for indie archers. Or we could utilize Myru warriors on a flank. Otherwise, certainly a lot of our damage is just going to be coming from Sorginas. So I think we probably do want shock resistance on the Beberic's guards. But I don't think, I don't know. Could I exclusively use Sacreds? Could we win this with Sacreds? Well, let's look at the guide, see what they got to say about EA Becrades. Unless this is a new nation. Might be new. Oh, this is EA Pyrene. I'm an idiot. Right. Not a new nation. Or is it? No, it is a new nation. That's right. Pyrene did not exist in Dom 5. These giants approach immortality with the array of buffs available to Pyrene's mages, including Iron Skin, Regeneration, Shock Resistance, Enlargement, even Quickness and Flying. In terms of magic, Pyrene is tailored towards thug building and army buffing. Even with its cheap infrastructure, the kingdom has relatively limited quantities of mages. The mid-tier Basajuanic and Basendenderes are only found in forests without forts. Right. Okay. Well, there isn't much it has to say about it. Gives like a couple example pretender builds, but I don't know if these are even applicable. Why those aren't? No. Yeah, I mean, it seems like, you know, we're going to probably do some thug shit with the Gentils for sure. But then it's like mostly just like our heavy infantry and our sacreds that are just going to kind of be buffed to hell and back. You know, a good working man's bless, strength of giants, soldiers of steel, you know, other things that we might be able to throw on them in mass. And then, I don't know, we might be able to summon some stuff or craft, you know, make some stuff. But yeah, I think we're going to just do probably a lot of infantry and a lot of air mages with earth buffing and stuff. That's sort of what I'm thinking. So then, for the working man's bless, we really don't need anything complicated here. Probably just an imprisoned monolith or something. Or... Yeah, I mean, for scales, it's like... Technically, we don't need much. These guys are fairly cheap. 20 gold, 16 resource, 16 recruitment points. I would say growth, we probably don't need almost anything at all. But... I'd be remiss if I didn't take 2 order, 2 resources, just to be certain. I like to be certain. For the bless, we need fire, water, blood. For sure. And then air would be nice just to get the air 5 so you can make the air booster for us. Nothing's going to have that out of the gate. So we might have to just take a... Well, the Dewy of Thunder does have fire, air, water, which is pretty good. But the order limit is kind of lost on us. Let's say this. Let's go cold. We're cave dwellers, right? Maybe death 1. We might want magic 1, but we'll see what we get out of this. And then blood. Yeah, something like that. $16 bless point. We get blood surge. And then yeah, it's pretty simple, really. God, it's so good. Yeah, but we could take Inspirational Presence. Which one was it? The Bebrix is a Sacred Commander. So we can just make this like our main commander. He's gonna have 125 leadership with a total of +3 inspirational. It's not like our morale is terrible, but yeah, I think that works. We'll take Inspirational Presence, attack skill, defense, and then for 1 extra 1 HP. Oh, the shock resistance. That's right. We needed that. Okay. Shit. Alright, we'll go with that. It's not much shock resistance, but it might save some of their lives sometime. Not the most powerful bless we could have gotten, but that's because we... Yeah, I wonder if we picked like a different chassis. Like if we just picked like the Frost's or the Archmage or something, and we gave him something like this. Yeah, well, he could get certainly much higher levels there. But I guess I don't need that specifically to be that high. So then we could also take Astral. Oh, if we wanted to get Fairy in a bottle, I suppose I could take Nature. That would actually get us 2 more bless points, or 4 more bless points. For another attack skill and another defense skill. Yeah, there you go. And with a Thistle Mace, he can do Mother Oak. He's got the air boosters. He can do blood stuff. He can do glamour stuff. Fairy in a bottle for us. He doesn't have Earth Astral, so he can't make golems, but I don't think we're short on thugs, so it's fine. And then, yeah, I mean, this is what I said, like, so that's going to be +6 attack, +3 strength, +4 defense, +1 reinvigoration. That just makes any good Sacred Infantry super fucking good. We're going to go with this. Oligar is our god. We've got Valanis with 8 players, so we'll bump this up to 10. And we'll do 4 thrones. Yeah, I mean, since we're going Sacred Heavy, we probably should have gone higher on our Dominion. You can see we're limited to now making 6 of these. But that's fine, I guess. And then for mages, yeah, we pretty much just want these, but they're kind of pricey. So I guess we can start with shamans, even though they're kind of shitty. But it's better than nothing for the moment. Let's go check out who is up here, because we're always interested in that. You will become our prophet, my friend. Or should I? No, I don't want you to be our prophet. And I don't want to make you. I want to make you. We'll make him our prophet. All right, research. Well, I mean, there's plenty of avenues to take here. Construction is going to get us soldiers of steel pretty quickly, which I think will be kind of the most valuable. Conjuration gives us summon earth power, also its own kind of valuable. Alteration obviously gives us access to a whole bunch of stuff. So group stone skin is 3+, which is each one of our mages that are Earth 2, summon Earth power, casts, group stone skin. They can hit, let's see, 9, 18. I think 18 soldiers if they cast perfectly, which never happens. So try more like 12 probably. It's not bad, and we are going to have probably a lot of earth mages doing that, but yeah. Otherwise, you have to go pretty high to get anything bigger than that. Marble warriors, and it takes an earth gem, so that's tricky. 20+ area effect, but that's the thing, is like we don't really have access to earth gems until we do the earth crown, which is fine, I guess, but yeah, you know. That's why nature with Oaken Army, the entire battlefield bark skin. Yeah, but that's so high up, so I mean, really, Wooden Warriors is more viable, and the Cornucopia, you just can cast it twice. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to Construction 4 and Conjuration 3, and see where we go from there. Who are we playing against? Oh, it's just Saba again. We got EA Ermor, the Romans, EA Ulm, Tianchi, Helheim, Arumat again, Shiseiba again, and Smuwich again. Okay. You are going to become our prophet. We're going to make you now. Oh, and she eats up a sacred point as well. That's a bummer. That's right, he can't fucking do lines. And he can only do 2 squads. Fuck me. And we never got a gold star leader, did we? And there are no indie gold star leaders. There might eventually be one you can summon, I would imagine. Let me see if I can find one. Summon commander. Let's see, leadership. Unless that's not how you do this. Let's see, what is the tag for that? Well, what is the key for that? Oh, leader. Okay. So there are some that have 100 leadership, but they're all quite high up there on Conjuration or Blood. Conjuration 8. You're looking for like the King of Thunder, the Queen of Thunder or something. The Wraith Lord. Yeah. So no, you're not really going to get one like that. There are some, like, your very rare magic sites or something maybe that have 100 leadership, but it's obviously not something you're meant to have. So yeah, this nation's kind of boned on that front. All right, so we'll have to split these guys into 2 equal groups. And it's sort of a jerry-rigged, double line. Okay. We got 30 troglodytes. Ouch. 80 Cynocephalian warriors and hunters. 120 long deads and ghouls. 80 long deads and ghouls. Alright, well, those numbers could be wildly off, but we're going to take on that. And, and on we go. Let's watch our first battle. Alright. So with Blood Search up, we have 14 protection, 15 hit points, 17 defense, 17 attack, 21 damage. Really? We get a -1 from darkness. Interesting. Because we only have dark vision 50. I assume everything down here is like dark vision 100 that we're fighting. And then the attack skill also lessened by 1. So there should be 18 and 18 above on top side. But yeah, 21 damage. Is pretty solid. Our infantry. Okay. We lost 2 heavy infantry, 7 regular infantries. All in all, pretty good. Okay. You have a throne right up here? That's not bad. That's not bad. Money's tight. I'd rather have sacrets right now than mages, so we are going to move on to here. Maybe I should grab these guys. Five heavy infantry, 1 regular. No sacreds with the 30 kills. Good. That's why we're building sacreds. The Cynocephalians. We do have a lot of shields, so not overly concerned. Alright, we did lose 3 sacreds there. 12 heavies, 4 regular. But we put them to the sword. Good. Alright, and then the final boss of our cap circle, the 20 troglodytes. They're gonna run wild on us. Alright, I think in that case, it might be better off actually just buying some warriors, because these guys won't get trampled. Yeah. Just something like that. I'm not really gonna use them beyond that. Tianchi is our direct neighbor. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make a third squad just for these guys. They do have speed 16, so they're definitely gonna race in there anyways. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to make them otherwise. Okay. Ah, second throne here. Right next to his capital. Damn. Okay, we may want to secure... Oh, God. I mean, if we can get Forgotten Woods, but that's the problem. I don't think we can. Not until we take this, because this is frozen. Or it's a river, I mean. So that's just effed. I probably should have him scout west then. Let's see how well the plan worked. Alright, they make first contact. Yeah, alright, it was a little imperfect. Oh, a lot imperfect. Ouch. That could have been done better. Lost 8 heavies, 1 of the giants, 1 regular, 3 guards. Could have been a lot worse. And then Walden over here. Yeah, it's 120 income. Why not? I don't know. I mean, maybe the giants could do some work. Let's watch them in a regular fight with infantry. Oh yeah, this looks like the inside of a cave. Well done. Lance catch. Oh. Sort of. And obviously bludgeoning the shit out of the cab. Okay. You know, I can see their value, I suppose. Maybe I should throw some in there. I did say that maybe I should have them on the flank. But, yeah, for lance catching as well, it's not bad. They kind of get right in there, grab it, and smash. So... right. So the... Let me just look again at my situation with these guys. Because we want probably these. 2 earth spam. That's what I want. So these guys are recruited in non-fort forests. So I have to get a forest going. And build a lab there just to recruit these. That's easier said than done on this map. I have to take this to get them. Which is not ideal. Unless you can do cave forest, which maybe you can. Oh, also we got fucking Smoowitch here. Damn it. He's gonna box me out of that throne. I'm gonna have to kill him. I'm gonna have to kill him. Alright, for right now, get me a handful more of these guys. I do think they might be handy. And go ahead and get me another Bebrix. Smoowitch is right here. Okay, just keep an eye on that then. I want to see if I need to go that way or it's a lost cause for now. Oh shit, I made another Bebrix. Well, he's a priest, right? Yeah, so we can use him as a priest. Alright. Yeah, I thought I was going to need another one. I mean, I guess I could use them. Prevent the penalty there. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of the mages with me. We really need them to do research. And then maybe we start building temples here. Okay. We're starving. We got no money. I'm trying. Alright, he hasn't taken this yet. Just wait there for the moment. Alright, cool that. Okay. Just a handful of commanders for some reason. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Burning blade gained, huh? He does have a fucking palisade here, but I'm still interested in it. Go further west then. Fine. We are probably gonna want that, so I guess send a mage up. Okay, and we lost 2 of the giants, but they got 18 kills, so... Yeah, I mean, that 42 hit points is really nothing to sneeze at. Alright, I think we got this, so that's good. Cast anything cool yet? Nope. Not really. Against 35 barbarians with all melee? It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. And I can't believe he didn't move in there, but now he kind of lost his chance. And we'll scoop this up as well. Yeah, that's a pretty easy throne, too. We probably could take that. But there's going to be Masters of High Magic or something in there. Also, fucking Ermor is right here. Right next to the Vagina Cave. Oh yeah, our temples cost 300. Forgot. Now we did get construction 4. We're about to get conjuration 3. So after that, probably grab some alteration, or enchantment gives us strength, which is good. Yeah, giant strength warriors would be pretty sexy at some point. Let's go. Yeah, we're spreading it around. There's a lot we want. Can also get earth elementals. Yeah, 1 giant death for 36 barbarians at this stage. I'll take that. Okay, good. If we, I don't think we take Forgotten Woods. No, but he could then take it. Yeah. No, we'd have to take this to have a connection to that throne without going to war, but 2 spaces away, he'll probably want to go to war. And we might invite war with Smoowitch, but I don't think so. Whereas I was going to build a fort. I don't know. I don't know where I would build a fort, so... Yeah. Oh, but this is a forest. So I think we want to build a fort here in the Bountiful Land, which makes sense, and then just a lab here. But we do have to take the throne. Fingers crossed on that. Okay. We also probably could do some site searching. Yeah, I see he's got a fort there. And he's gonna come down here and start breeding. Militia heavy cavalry. I mean, I think it's doable. There's an early throne for us, but I think we can do it. What I'm mostly concerned about is him getting down here because I didn't take this. And then it's a whole ball of worms to get him out. Thankfully, he can't go from here to here. He's got to go to here. Buys us a little bit of time. I think I got to send a troop out with a Beberix or two. Probably 2. For blessed purposes. Nice, nice. Alright, let's watch it. Got a decent force here. He does, however, have the Wizard of High Magics with gems. They will summon water elementals and stuff. And they got invulnerability. They got Nessus Salamanders. You know, this is all just kind of standard independent. But the wizards are problematic, to say the least. Here comes... Oh, we do have fire resistance, though, and that helps a lot here. Against the fire elementals, at least. Okay, good. We also have our prophet here for this shitty undead they're summoning. It's looking good. It's looking damn good. Oh, yeah, got it. We lost 1 guard, 6 heavies, 3 giants. Easy. Oh, there's a monster boar in the Stonegrave Mountains. Of course there is. Smoowitch took that. Damn it. Alright. We gotta hold an attack. You know, you just want to be that. You just want to be certain you get all your sacreds blessed, so otherwise I think a pretty similar pattern to what we've been doing is a-okay. If not a little strained on the vertical dimension. Alright, take Forgotten Woods. I'm gonna PD this. I think we should send... but if I don't want to go to war with him. Yeah, fucking send him non-aggression. Three heavies and a giant, otherwise good. Minion change in the Smother Dark. Rain +2 worldwide, Misfortune +1 worldwide. Nasty. Take that. Got this. Take this. This is where we probably want to send a message immediately to TNG and hope he's buddies with me. Hermor's cap is right here. And he's going to be button heads with Smoowitch left and right, but he also might be filtering down into the Cavern Realm already, which is obnoxious. Stay out of my caves, goddammit. Alright, cool it on this. I need funds for now. Alright, Smoowitch refused. We lost 1 guard, taking that one, and then the new group, a little bit worse for wear. Hard to say exactly why that was, but they were a bit worse for wear. I assume, you know, we all got blessed. This is in the darkness, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, that's decent blessed coverage. Well, most of them. Damn. Yeah, it's gotta do some fucking work on these guys for some reason. I don't know. Oh, they have 18 hit points, I suppose. Yeah, okay. They're a little tricky. We got it. Alright, good. That cut that off. Still want to be buddies with him because I don't like what he's doing here. I mean, he does have a fort there, so he's just building units, but he did refuse my non-aggression treaty. And that's not a good sign. Alright, we are going to build a palisade here. And hope that that does not offend the Tianchi neighbors. Build palisade. You are going to go here. You are just going to preach. We're going to move on to the Silver World. Tianchi refused. Silver World, we lost one giant, no problem. We witnessed a battle in Latien, Smoowich winning with his veteran warriors who are painfully average, but they have poison bows and they promote. And the warriors promote. Oh, that's always a fun mechanic. I can never get enough of that. Ulm Envoy the Earth Mind. Ulm Envoy. He's been wounded. He's got Inspirational, Spirit Sight, Fortune Teller, 20. Nice, nice. 15 Research, 3 Water, 1 Earth, 1 Nature, and he is sacred. If only you had a gold star, I would kiss you. But for now, you will just be researching. Or shall you? Let's get you Voice of Apsu, I suppose, because we'll want that. Do I need Thaumaturgy? Do I need remote searching? Maybe it would help for Earth, I suppose. Okay, we can get the Cavern Realm. He hasn't taken that. Damn, that is a pretty easy throne. But it does have 13 elephant riders. But my giants would be a match for them. But then, you know, I'd be on his fucking capital. The concern really is that he'll take it at some point. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Could get into some death magic through that. That was something I cared about. Oh, why don't you go claim this throne, I suppose? We're gonna send off another message to Smoowich and another one to Tianchi. We like to be nags, you know. We also need a mage to go to this forest to build another lab, because we want more of these earth mages. Smoowich declares war and immediately attack the Stonegrave Mountains, conquering it with Molokikus. Sacreds with magic weapons, 19 piercing that take your fucking soul and raise it as a soulless being. Yeesh, that's not good. Alright. Well, we'll see how they do against some PD then. But he does have a pretty substantial army here. And, yeah, that's not good. Oh, we also have to get a temple. Damn it. Well, we probably want that anyways. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I don't know if I really want to be buddies with Ermor, but I don't really want to be enemies with them right now. We really need some more forts. You know, we got... I could build a fort on Walden, because that'll give us quite a bit of money. The problem with Walden is that it's so far away from, like, the front, you know? But that's the thing, there's no other cave systems. These are the caves. And I guess normally you don't get many caves on your map. Tianchi refused. Smoowich refused. Claimed the throne of law. And he attacked Kennen. Without losing much. He has a lot of warriors. A lot of veteran warriors. This is problematic. He's going to keep running wild. Until he crushes me. I don't think I can win. That's a lot. And he has more. He's basically every ounce of his effort. He has the largest army. And everything he's got is pointed directly at my face. I gotta tell you, I mean, this is similar. This feels similar to my last experience playing EA Pyrene on Balanis, because the cave start here is not hot. Granted, you're likely to get all the caves, right? Sure. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 probably. Total. And I didn't even get this one. But let's say you do. That's 11. Because this is a water one. So 11. And then you have to break out. But the thing is, there's going to be other empires all along this whole southern hemisphere. So no matter where you go, you are stepping on someone's toes, like, immediately, when you only have 11 provinces. But granted, Balanis is always kind of cramped with 8. It might be alright as a 6-player game. I don't know, we always do 8 because the math kind of checks out, but there's just something about this map. I don't know if there's just some provinces... I don't know if it's just not evenly distributed or what exactly it is that makes 8 always feel quite cramped. We probably should play 6. But yeah, Smoowich, well, the real bummer is that it's a modded nation that I haven't played, so I really am not sure how OP it is. But the fact that he has the largest army size generally indicates that he was able to take the most provinces the most quickly. Other than myself. And thus was able to rack up the most income. But then he also has even more. He's got a whole fucking fortress here already. Whereas I'm kind of still scrambling. I'm definitely not making as many troops as I could be, I suppose. But do I launch? I don't think I'd launch into it. We want to depend on PD. But it's just, he's going to run wild over all the rest of my PD. It's kind of a waste of money. Yeah, I mean, he's losing a little bit. He's dividing his army up a little bit, but he's running. He's running on it. I guess I gotta go and try and pick him apart. And then try and take Mun here. And we lost one of the Bebrixes. Lost a bunch of shit. Yeah, he's got some powerful warriors. These things are nasty, man. Okay. Yeah, barbarians we beat pretty easily. Alright, the real problem with the cave thing is that in normal Dominion 6, because this is a Dominions 5 map before they added the cave layer, you know, that's like a different layer underneath. So this was just, you know, this is just a map and they have a cave section for any like of the cave underground realms. And that's fine, but in Dominion 6, see, you're kind of just unnoticed in the caves. No one really goes down in the caves because you have a big advantage in the caves. You have usually dark vision, and usually if they want to go down in the caves, they have to fight the cave independents, which are harder and generally have dark vision, and usually people just ignore it, and I tend to ignore it, and you just walk over it and you keep going on your way because you have things above ground you want to do and expand and blah blah blah. You don't usually start expanding underground. So that's your advantage, and you have, I mean, it depends. It's usually a random map or something. You usually have a decent amount of cave space, and then you can kind of pick where you want to come up out of and start expanding above ground. But this, due to the way the map is laid out, like I said, you're always going to come out stepping on someone's toes pretty much immediately. So I don't know. Volantis just doesn't seem like a great choice for an underground nation for 6. I don't know if it was a great choice for cave nations in 5. But the fact remains, I mean, I just cannot compete with this. Part of that is the fact that we went Sacreds. And we didn't go enough Sacreds. I think I should have cut down on the Bless a bit. And gone like 9 or 10 Dominion or something, like just so we can make a lot of Sacreds every turn. I'm trying to think if I've ever won on Volantis on starting in a cave. I haven't really done it that often. I know I did EA Pyrene, and I've done... I think I did something with Abyssia. I think? I don't remember. I haven't started down here that often, but it's usually bad. Alright, yeah, I'm going to start over. So we're going to do a large game. We're going to do a donut with a donut cave. East-west wraparound. This is Mangg's LP's 54-2. EA. We'll do 6 nations. We are playing as Pyrene. We're going to do basically the same thing. We're going to be the Archmage imprisoned. And then we're going to grab 5. Oh, we got this. We got this. I still think that's probably the way to go. Something like that is what we did, or... I don't remember if I took Drain, but we might have to. And yeah, try going for like 9 or 10. 10 is fucking expensive. 63 points just for that, so maybe 9. We need blood 4. We wanted, I think, nature 4. Maybe death 4 to get like a Bane Lord or something. Oh, and then we need water. Shit. Yeah, I can't really budge from that. I mean, I can grab Astral 1, I suppose. Or Glamour 1. Might be able to grab Heroism with that. Okay. So then, yeah, we want still Blood Surge. I think we want Inspirational Presence. Although, I mean, it doesn't give us the star, but it gives... Yeah, it's kind of good. Is it worth 3 Bless points, though? When I could just make more Beck rides? Or, Barracks, or whatever the fuck they're called. Bebricks. I don't know. When I could just make them fucking better, you know? Even better. I could take Enchanted Blood and some Undying, but that's kind of expensive for Enchanted Blood. It's kind of good. We can get 2 attack, 2 defense. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. Because then I could take another attack, another defense, and heroism. Which I always like. Alright, we'll do that, I think. Pretty similar point-wise. They just get heroism, and we can make more of them. And we like that. And we got death. We're doing death stuff. Alright. Bowen is the name. Go standard settings here. Yeah. Alright, so now we'll see how it is with just a normal map created for Dominion 6 by Dominion 6. Our nice underground layer. Alright, let's just send them out, and you're going to be on patrol. We're going to recruit a bunch of you. Give me one of those. Good, good, good. Plenty of sacreds every turn now. Want to go basically down the same set. Who do we got? We got Abyssia, EA Abyssia, Bylasa, Atlantis, Sithania. There's no way that's all their shit. I guess it could be, but I don't think that's their shit. This is something got mixed in here. I think. There's way too much shit. There's no way. No. Yeah, something's wrong there, but whatever. And then Hunza with their fucking automatons and shit. High protection. Jesus. Forge bot. Oh my god. There's no way you get a Dragon of Rain. So we're getting things mixed in again. Hard to stop. Alright, you will become a prophet. These are a bit more expensive, and they're a bit worse at research. They are Earth Mages, which is kind of nice, but yeah. Then I think we'll grab some of these guys. That'll be helpful. Oh, we got an old envoy, the Earth Mind already. Look at that. Help research. Alright, I think just a same plan again should work pretty well. Something like that. You will cast Divine Blessing and Sermon of Courage. Okay. And we got some Ganas and Pasachas. We got 110 Ghouls and Soulless and 110 Bekradis. I'll go after this, I suppose, even though I don't normally like fighting them. Ganas are ethereal. But what's the worst that could happen? Got a powerful blast. Now, I am aware I forgot to take shock resistance. That is a bummer. But it was kind of expensive, and it's just like I could have gotten more sacreds or ones with shock resistance. So I went with more. Because in the early game, that's going to help. We do have our profit for this battle. It does help quite a bit. But there were casualties, no doubt. Lost 1 guard, 2 infantry, 1 giant. Could have been a lot worse. Okay. Then there is 50 Bekradis. So it's somewhere between 110 and 50. Could be 70 or so. That's still quite a bit. They hit pretty hard, as you are well aware, but we have pretty great defense. They could kill our giants, though. I think we'd probably handle this. Now, stop making sacreds, please. Yep, 1 giant died. And that's it. Put him to the fucking sword, man. Working man's bless. Don't stop. Do want to take this, though, because it's a lot of income. And it's a cave forest, so I could build a lab there and a temple there and start making our earth mages, which would be pretty awesome. So we're going to go for it. Okay. Silver wall. We're on a nice corner here, I guess. It's pretty good. Oh, and we do have a throne underground. See, that's always another nice thing. We didn't have a throne underground on that other map. 1 guard, 1 warrior. Killed 55 of those 94 assholes. Amazing. Amazing. See? Told you, the working man bless. Just doesn't stop. Alright, for this one, I'm going to have them move up a little bit, because the troglodytes are kind of fast. Even still, couldn't quite hurt them all. So that was a little painful. 6 guards died, 5 giants, but meh. What's done is done. You are going to construct a lab here and then a temple. So we will keep making these. One more giant death, but 135 kills. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think his throne will be too obscene with how many sacreds we'll have. Let's go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna move him up here. Here maybe. They're gonna fly. Then you will build a temple. And then maybe a fort in one of these spots. Stumble down passage. Big money. So we get extra money. Yep, no problem. Just to verify that I wasn't insane with what was happening. I guess he did still... okay. It's hard to say if it would have made any difference. But I felt more comfortable, and also... You know, it probably didn't even help if they would have attacked the rear, so, you know. Alright, 40 cavemen. Hitting pretty hard again. I'm gonna go here, you're gonna nix that. Fuck it, let's do it. I actually don't think I want my giants out front. So they will kill the giants pretty quickly. Alright, so we can now start making... Fuck, they don't count as forests. Damn it, that was a waste. Well, the temple is a temple, but... Yeah, that was a bit of a waste. Shit. They don't count a cave forest as a forest. Fine. Screw you. We'll watch this one to see how it goes. Oh, one caveman's like on fucking crack. Yeah, our sacred's just really hard to hit now. 19 defense, 19 attack, 21 damage. That is a nasty piece of work. They just cannot land a hit. If we have enough of them. The harassment penalty will still fuck us. Alright, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just have you build the palisade. And then let's have you site search real quick. You continue to search in general. So you want to get above ground then pretty quickly. I just really had hope. Really had hope for the cave forest, but that didn't work out. I should have checked. I didn't even check. Oh, we get troglodytes. Well, that's kind of just better than our giants in some ways. They trample. That's the thing. Oh, man. Now, are they going to go away when I build the fort or not? Because I will definitely build these things. It's also really annoying. There's no forests up here until the mud wood. Go find out where that leads. Ancient temple. Flawless. Undead have emerged from the old graveyard in the crystal fields. Great. I gotta go take that again. Oh, that's right. It's a donut. But this doesn't connect to anything. So it's not a complete donut. Not a closed loop. Well, we could just keep going, I suppose. Eventually, I'm going to have to go back. Or do I? I guess I can make a Bebrix. But I don't think we want to keep going underground. I mean, I was just saying that's like a big part of our benefit is that we have underground space that's ours. Oh, this isn't connected to anything. Deep Wagor. That's right, Abyssia is here. Okay, we'll head down. Well, that's pretty obnoxious then. Then I do need to head up and claim that forest. Yeah, we need to get something else going there. Damn. Okay, so if we build a fort on that forest, Abyssia will just not stop railing against us until it's his. Which is to say, that's not a good thing. Shit. Getting screwed on the forests. Why doesn't a cave forest count? I mean, this is a vanilla nation. This is a vanilla map. Cave forests. You made the game. It's a forest. I guess. I don't know. There's lore. Always lore bullshit. I just wait a turn. Definitely isn't connected. So all we can make here then is cave, or is shamans, which are essentially worthless. But we can keep making troglodytes here, so that's kind of nice enough. But yeah, needless to say, we have to get up to an actual cave. Or no, an actual forest. Found a mercury pond. Lost an infantry, blah, blah, blah. Head back home. Alright. Yeah, so it's not an open loop, which is interesting. So he wouldn't necessarily go to war with us. Especially if we signed a non-aggression pact with him. But it is kind of close to his capital, but he has multiple ways out at least. Lost 6 sacreds on that to the horsemen. I wonder if my giants didn't catch lances, but I don't normally want them to do so. Oh, that was very fast. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, alright. You should probably be back a little further. Like, cavalry like that is annoying with their bows. Yeah. Yes. Could have you go pick up these troglodytes first. Because we're probably going to go take out that throne now. 1 giant death. I will take that. We found a mud field. Good, good. Building up our earth gems. We're definitely going to have uses for those. Speaking of which, I could start making gentiles. Except we can't make 1 per turn because they are 4. So just get me a couple, and that'll be fine. That leads up to Andoria and Atlantis, and Hunza is here. Ooh. Alright, let's pen off a message to Hunza. As for Atlantis? Oh yeah, we do have... Okay. Yes, for now. Try. We want to be buddies with everyone, as always. Moving this way. We declare war upon your unholy... Okay. Lost one guard, that's fine. Undead have emerged from the old graveyard. Okay, I gotta put some fucking PD there, dude. And well, we'll get it again on the way back. I don't have any death mages, do you understand that? Can you process that? We got no independence down here, except for a lava-born commander. I keep hoping for like a modded indie commander that I can, for some reason, recruit that has 100 leadership. But no. Not even the pale one. But he's as good as my guy. There's the Forest of Gun instead, if I wanted to be a little safer with it. But it might be nice to not have Abyssia come out here where I'm taking territory. We'll see. After Conjuration 3, I think we want to get some enchantment, I said, and then there was alteration. Probably. Atlantis and Hunza both accepted. I love to see it. We found a gorge. We had a perfect battle. Oh, plus 15 defense. Oh, what a turn. A lot of giants. I thought I wasn't going to use any, but they do hit pretty fucking hard and have 42 hit points. So, there's that. Alright, troglodytes are pretty... Okay, they're both speed 12, so they could have stuck together, but we'll put them like this. I mean, neither one we want to make first contact. That's the thing. Okay. Alright, we got long deads and ghouls, no problem. And then it'll be ours. Unless we hit Abyssia at the same time and he's got an army of his fucking lava-borns. Nope, he did not. He lost one guard. Oh, this does loop. There's a throne there. I would say we probably want to get a palisade here then pretty quickly. You know, again, we don't want to lock him in, but he has two other ways out. That's no guarantee that he won't rage against my soul, but it helps. Alright, let's just get a commander here. This is not really going to be much of a recruitment fort. It's, you know, it's 2 income. It's just... Well, actually, we don't even want a fort here, do we? Fuck! No, we just want a lab. Oh, shit. Damn. Or I take Mangg and build a lab there. Okay, well, we can send a message off to Abyssia now. That will determine... If he accepts right away, I'm going to build a lab there. If he refuses right away, I'll probably build a fort there. Because then, you know, who knows? I imagine we do. I mean, you think about it, there's 6 empires. Atlantis is over here. Hunza is here. Sorta. I don't know how Atlantis got in here exactly. Unless they're already at war. I don't know. Abyssia is down underneath here. So there's got to be just like multiple nations that are like, I don't know, it's not that big of a donut, but Mangg is probably safe to take. The only problem is the Jade Maidens might kill some of my dudes. Alright, we're going to want a fort somewhere up here, so build that commander. Yeah, he refused. This Troglodyte's got 29 kills, no deaths. That's why I bought him. That's why I bought him. Alright, put some PD here. Not much. Because we are going to want Guy to build there. We're just going to go ahead and construct a lab here. Okay, Hunza. Hunza. I'm aware I'm not making mages in my capital at the moment, but we have things to buy. Fungus Forest. Oh, okay, so he doesn't have unstoppable automatons. They certainly got crushed by a pack of barbarians, but he didn't send that many, and his Colossus did get 14 kills. Because, goodness gracious. Oh my god, 58 hit points, 18 protection, 16 MR, 50 morale, 19 defense, 25 strength. Good frickin' lord. That's before his bless. Which I assume I know now. No, I don't know. Well, good thing we have an NAP. Alright, so then we gotta get... Oh, we also get Jade Sorceresses for Moss Body. Spam! But we mostly want this, so it's a moot point. Construct a... Oh, why didn't I have one of the other guys do it? Oh, well. Yeah, I just really want to... I'll try to remember that next turn, but I really want to get this started. I'm still going to send him another one. It'd be easier to not have to deal with that. And we're taking that on this turn, blah, blah, blah. Alteration 3 is going to be gotten. Let's see, what else? What else? Well, you know, we want to... Yeah. Fortunately, these guys cannot get any fire, I'm pretty sure. We have no access to fire except for our Pretender, so he can make the chassis of the mountain armor, which is 2 temporary gems. That's a ways off. Oh, we could be making quills right now. That's true. Let's go... We're going to want evocation. Eventually, we're going to want to get evocation 4. And then we're also going to want alteration. Alteration 5 at least. Yeah, solar eclipse is not available to us. Okay. Alright, let's watch our first throne battle and see how it goes. Troglodytes are gonna eat it. Ooh, falling frost. Troglodytes just gonna run rampant over these dudes. Yeah, we're gonna lose most of them. All of them? All of them. Pretty much all of them. But that allowed us to get through to the commander there. Not quite. Come on, guys. Oh, the giants routed. But my guys, the humans do not fear. We lost 12 guards, 4 infantry, 18, a little over half of our giants, and practically all of the troglodytes. But we took it. Flame throne. Alright. Now we can start getting these. No, actually. Go ahead and preach, and you search. Abyssia fucking took this throne. Damn. Damn, damn. That would have been our third, theoretically. Makes me worried if he's already working on that one pretty quick. So we are gonna have to fight him there eventually, but he's gonna have a fort there. That'll might be the last one we do. Alright, Abyssia agreed. So we're probably gonna have to break that at some point, but... Alright, we beat back the undead. We got the outer throne, magic +1, that's pretty nice. 3 astral pearls per turn is always pretty nice. Yeah, I mean... Can I handle shades and shade beasts and some fiends of darkness? Probably. This is our prophet. I think we're gonna move in a little bit here. We got the statue of the sitting god. Increase order by a maximum of 2. And 1 astral pearl per turn. It's all good. Alright. Yeah, so I don't need that palisade there now, but I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna be pretty shitty though, but it's like I already spent the money. I'm pretty sure you don't get the money back. So. Alright, let's make sure you're getting a few more of those and then keep making these. One guard. 7 guards. But we got them. Ally with everyone and make them fight each other. That's the plan in single player. Yeah, we're probably going to want a second lab temple here. Which we can set up pretty quickly. Cave of Clouds, mineral deposits. Good, 1 guard died. Oh, we lost our prophet. That one was nasty. The Shade Lord. Oh, man. Well, we didn't really lose many units, but damn it, we lost our prophet. Or no, we didn't. No, that was just that jabroni we started with. Ha! Like that sort of nonsense could end our prophet. Alright, we can keep going there. 2 Spruce Forest. Well, we'll go with the Forest of Gun. It's a little more protected there. Damn, Hunza. Now, I did a game. I'm pretty sure this is right. No, this wasn't. I didn't. I did a game with Lego. It was like a sister nation of this. It wasn't Hun. It was like Munzer or something like that. It had something with Musika, or it was a similar companion nation that had like this one like went all mechanical, and the others went like more naturalistic with like fox mounts and stuff. And it was like one of the easiest games I've had. Like we won by like turn 20 or something. It was kind of ridiculous. That's why I'm not so sure about that nation, but we'll see. Abyssia will rail against him for a while. Okay, I'm never quite certain what's going on with that. Oh. Ooh, Berserk. That's bad. And I can't discard it. Fuck. He's our prophet. So he's not even casting Divine Blessing these days, right? No. We've lost all bless. That's really bad. Fuck, that's so lame. Alright, well, we have a connection there. He's gonna take it before too long. That's not really that tough of a one. Do I risk it without the blessing? We trust in our troops. I gotta go way further back, though. Alright, you are going to build a temple. You are going to build a lab. You are going to preach the good word. Yeah, I mean, this thing's never going to be usable. Like, I'm going to make, what, 3 troops a turn here? So, honestly, just wait. There's Hunza's capital. It's got to have the most, right? No, I have the most, followed by Hunza. I don't think there's a realm where Abyssia doesn't go to war with him, though, right? He's gotta, unless he's gonna suddenly break the NAP with me. I don't know how they base their decisions. I guess Hunza does have a higher army size. Nature Mage may enter to summon 1 to 6 large spiders. I assume that's not anything that I would want. What is a large spider? Large spider. 1 hit point. 1 protection, 10 defense. Undisciplined bugs. No. Alright, let's see if we lose our prophet and our whole army. But if we lose the prophet, it's like... not that big of a deal. Oh, our god arrived. We found Lantern Fens. And we got into a big battle with a second throne. Horde of Skeletons. Great. And some nasty Shadow Blasts. And Soul Slay. Oh yeah, cooked. Fucking cooked. Now we've just helped Abyssia by killing some of the warrior illusions. We did lose the prophet. I'm not that upset. He was essentially worthless for combat then. Losing the 61 sacreds though. That's a little more painful. But, you know. Alright, so we got phone now. Bowen. Well, we could have him just site search for a while. Rainbow mages are kind of insane for that purpose. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need another couple Bebricks at some point. And we run into Kailasa here. Do I sign an NAP? Guess that depends on if I can get to Uric Bralor before he can. Oh, that's true. We could send along a couple mages here. How many you got? You only have 39 units. Oh, fuck. We're actually whittled down quite a bit here. Alright, well then just send 2 along. And you are going to cast Summon Earth Power. Soldier of Steel. Soldier of Steel Gift of Giant Strength? Alright, we'll do one of each. She can also do it. Although, yeah, they're on hold. That's fine. Okay, good. Good. Perfect. Let's see that in action. Their nice buff array. Boom. 17 protection with that. It's pretty damn good. And with the strength buff, 23 before Blood Surge. Oh, you didn't bless him enough. Two, 26 with the strength buff and blood surge. That's nuts. 17 protection, 21 defense, 21 attack, 26 damage. We're rivaling the automatons now. Very strong. Excellent. Yes, we can get to the Forest of Adun. So why don't we try sending him a NAP? Can always break it later. Get me a couple Bebrixes. We want a second shot at that throne there. Well, Kailasa didn't accept. Hunza has been permanently vanquished. Why? You got Dom killed? Yeah. Well, he took that. That sucks. He... fucker. And I can't attack him. So the only thing I can do is defend what I own. And hope that it comes back next turn he's accepted, but I wouldn't count on it. Hit. Did he really get Dom killed? Did he have a unique mechanic or something? His temples cost 900, but that shouldn't really have done anything. I mean, his dominion and temple provinces may turn gold-wielding troops sacred, But I don't see why he possibly would have been Dom killed, but he definitely was Dom killed. This is all independent. So I don't know what happened, but that's certainly... Yeah, that certainly shifted the balance of power now. Alright, he attacked Shadowland. Abyssia also declared war. Kailasa refused. Things are falling apart quick. We lost Shadowland. Yeah, so that Hunza getting Dom killed is really quite bad, because now Abyssia turns his attention to me. And since we have an NAP, I can't send him another NAP request until the war has actually started. Kailasa, I could send another one if I wanted to, but we're in a very bad position where he can just run wild all over my shit. I can hit him if I want to, but he's gonna hit something. PD's not gonna do a damn thing but waste my money. But at this point, we're in the business of wasting. I shouldn't have tempted that throne. Should have known, like, no bless and a berserking fucking commander is a recipe for disaster when you're relying on sacreds. Dumbass. Alright, I guess start mobilizing. I mean, what's it gonna take to get these guys online as a thug? Should have them start forging. We have construction. Okay, what do we exactly want with them? What do they definitely need armor. But they also need frost brands. And they'd also benefit from vine shields. So they really just need... Go ahead and make yourselves black steel helmets and black steel full plates. You make Frostbrand. You make Frostbrand. And then we got to get the nature guys to make Vine Shield. Sure, Vine Shield. If I can get them online as like pretty solid thugs to retake territory on my behalf, it's like basically doubling my armies for that purpose, which is pretty nice. They definitely need temper flesh. They have personal iron skin. Don't think they're gonna need or benefit from any other buffs, right? I mean, what are you gonna do with 3 earth, really? Summon earth power, personal iron skin. They can do quickness self. They could do liquid body instead of temper flesh, which gives +1 wound fend. Yeah, so, but it does do minus 4 strength, but I don't think that's really their problem. So personal iron skin, liquid body, quickness, quicken self. And then they can also do... And they could do Gift of Giant Strength, but it's usually not worth the fatigue. Oh, the Winter War? No. Oh, Breath of Winter. Yeah. Breath of Winter is good. Okay, so I don't think I really need any other research because we already have all that shit. Oh, there was also the regen rings we wanted for them. Right. We have someone else queer can make Ring of Regeneration. Maybe a Girdle might as well. Wait a minute, are they sacred? They are sacred and can't bless. Okay, well then definitely the Flask of Holy Water. That'll help. Oh god. We're gonna lose stuff. We're gonna lose a lot. You attack the Forest of Gun. Yep. Lost those two and the temple. .28 protection. And he'll have resist and regen. It's gonna be tough to knock him down. But not impossible. Well, he'll have more protection than that, actually. Alright, we're holding. We're just gonna hold here. I'm gonna bump that up to 50, which is a little overkill. Want to make anything else? Now would be the time. Like Boots of the Messenger. Yeah. Map move is good. Let's go Conjuration 5. And then probably Evocation 4 after that. Oh, my game just crashed. Mount Destrier's Master Juan Bruns the Last Conquistador is not -2. Bat Aftermath. What? Something with fucking Undying or I don't know. That's never happened. I have put over 400 hours into this game now. That's a first. And a lot of that has been with all these mods enabled, so I don't know. But things happen. Hopefully that didn't break the whole save. But it could have, couldn't it? This game might just be borked now. Okay, well, did it save? I think it did save everything. We're good. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Alright, save's borked. Damn. Ah, fuck. That's annoying. That, you know, there's no fixing that. There's no fix. That's it. Damn. Well, I don't think I really want to start over a third time. Because you know, like I said, like I've played them before. So there's that. I think they're decent. Like, yeah, I mean they're somewhat similar to Ulm, but just a little bit more involved, a little bit more magic flexibility. We didn't get to really see the storm and all that in effect. And they have a very nice sacred. The Working Man's Bless is very strong on them. I was a big fan of that. Honestly, I am kind of a fan of them. Like, I would definitely play them. Definitely, like, again. Like, if I was gonna play an EA game with some other people or whatever, and it's like, pick a nation, it's like, I might lean towards Pyrene. Because they got a lot of things that I like. Solid Sacreds, you know, the Giants are fun. Cave Start, I think, is fine. I kind of like Cave Starts. A lot of Earth Magic, which is probably my favorite field, and they have like really workable thugs with a forge bonus to kind of forge a bunch of their own shit. So yeah, I like EA Pyrene. I don't know where they rank. Let me put you on a black screen there. Let me look at EA tier list. And try to remember what their symbol looks like. So this is this 6-hour-long video. Fuck. What does their symbol look like? Shit. EA Pyrene. Oh, it's the green with the cave icon. Oh, yeah, okay. So he puts them in B tier. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Because, like, other than the Sacred, their troops are a little rough around the edges. They have no real ranged. The Giants are kind of big bag of hit points that hit hard, but can be easily countered, I would imagine. So... yeah, and then relying entirely on Sacreds doesn't really work past the early mid game. So I could see B tier, but that's fine. Let's go to this pre-release video. See where he puts them. He puts them in A tier. No. Yes? That is... I think he puts him in A tier. Actually... no. I don't think they were available on release. They're not here. That's Agartha. They have the same symbol for some reason. Yeah. So I would say B tier is pretty true. I like them, but we're going to move on. There's plenty more to do. And, yeah. I'd have to start over again because the game broke. That was a first. Damn, we would have seen those thugs in action. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks around.